This is the second edition of the conference, Latin America and Caribbean, related to VLJs. We started last year in Rio de Janeiro with the first conference. The objective of the conference is to translate all that is happening in the very light jet industry globally into Latin American and Caribbean language. The main issues we have with Latin America and Caribbean are related to financing, infrastructure, and business development. Therefore, most of the stakeholders, from manufacturers to governments to financiers, want to open the floodgates to this market.
The Latin American and Caribbean marketplace is the second fastest growing aviation marketplace in the world. It represents approximately 15% of the aviation purchases, and we believe that's going to continue strongly as we move forward into 2009 and beyond. We're going to see the air taxi marketplace take off for two key reasons. First of all of the individuals that live in Latin America and the Caribbean are very aware of air taxi service, much more so than in the United States, because they depend upon air service to get from point to point. The infrastructure of travel isn't as strong, and it's a great opportunity for VLJs and technically advanced aircraft to really take off in the region. Secondly, we really see there being a great economic opportunity for the aircraft across the region. As you see partnerships across within countries and across countries, we've seen a number of very successful VLJ and technically advanced aircraft operators take off, and I believe that we'll see some extremely strong growth ahead. We've had several companies contact us to join us as part of the Aero-Taxi Association, and we look forward to starting to facilitate that as of December.
Cirrus Design's Vision SJ50 single-engine personal jet offers exceptional fuel efficiency, flexible seating for up to 7, advanced avionics, and all the Cirrus safety features you expect, including the Cirrus airframe parachute system. With its detailed design, the Cirrus Vision is technologically advanced, yet engineered to be simple to fly, to allow owner pilots more lifestyle pursuits than any other personal aircraft. Learn more about the Vision SJ50 at cirrusdesign.com.
As some of the speakers, such as Joe Leader, pointed out in today's presentation, the first presentation of the day, some of the challenges I think we all face in terms of bringing our aircraft to the marketplace is the infrastructure challenges within Latin America. The number of paved runways available per area compared to places like the U.S. or Europe is substantially smaller. With the Phenom 100 and its bigger brother Phenom 300, we took a look at that. The Phenom 100 at maximum takeoff weight requires 3,500 feet. But the aircraft are clearly self-sustaining. They can tanker fuel in and out of airports that perhaps don't have all the infrastructure available.
There is nothing to fear from the VLJ segment of the market, and I think it is now well on the way, as I was saying a minute ago, I think, to being integrated into the business aviation industry altogether. Well, I think what we would like to see is a stable regulatory environment. In fact, a standard regulatory environment where the VLJ market is really no longer referred to so much as some kind of separate entity, but continue to be really a segment at the lower end of the full spectrum of general aviation and business jets, because I think that's what we have seen that it really is. I think we're well on the way to that, and I think we will think it is what we hope to see. I think is the normal integration of VLJs into the worldwide fleet, and allow them to begin making an economic contribution the way we think GA does around the world.
From the mountains to the prairies, to the landings that we love, Garmin SVT, synthetic vision technology.
The challenge of the region is economies of scale. We have to move away from the 1Cs and 2Cs in aero-taxi fleets. We have to start moving into the 10, 12 aircraft, or moving up to the 25 to 30 aircraft in order to achieve economies of scale. To do that, we need to integrate air traffic control. We need to integrate countries to talk to each other. We need to integrate flight planning flexibility. So the challenge, I think, for 2009, our next conference will be to address how can the infrastructure providers, both on the ground and in the air, allow these economies of scale to grow. And I think that that's going to be a long process, but maybe quicker than we anticipate. I have a very, very good opinion on what's happening in Latin America. What this conference has said is, look where we are today with almost 3,000 turbine-powered aircraft. With all the challenges we have, where could we be if we can fix a little bit the infrastructure, background, political issues? We'll probably double or triple. So everybody has said, we are good with all these challenges. Let's work on them, because then the floodgates will open.